So hello and welcome to another video. My name is Dr. Lask. I'm a consultant radiologist, and first of all, thank you for so many of you that decided to sign up and subscribe to my channel. What happened? Anyway, thank you so much for being part of the journey. So I did promise a video about the good things about being a consultant, a senior, an attending doctor, because I did a negatives not so long ago. So let's start from the top. I guess one of the great things about being a consultant in general is that all of a sudden people treat you like a bit of a boss. I mean, there's no other way to describe it. I mean, yes, I know I'm a mini boss amongst many bosses, but when I was a junior in training, what I used to find is that you're kind of getting told what to do by the consultants a lot of the time, and you really didn't have much say as to what to do, when to do it, how you're going to do it. It was more like, Imran, go do this. I don't care how you do it, go away and do it. Whereas now, people, people are a little bit more polite about it. And that kind of brings us to the next point, is where people really value your time as a consultant. Not much has really changed. All that really happened was that people started, I got the qualification of being a consultant. But all of a sudden, my time is now worth more to people, to the point that people are very, very polite about what they ask me to do. So what I found recently is that people would come up to me and say, hey, Imran, I know you're busy, but is there any chance you could do this? If you do this, we can give you time back for doing this, and all this kind of thing. You start to notice that the transaction of time is now there. People value it. They'd be like, oh, I'm not going to be wasting consultant time on that. You hear other people say that and you think, oh, really? I never even thought of it like that. I wish that everyone's time could be valued like that, but it's nice that people value my time now. The other good thing about being a consultant is that if you do have many projects that you want to get involved with, let's say it's education or making the department better for whatever reason, it is much easier when you're in a place for longer, because if you've got a consultant job, technically speaking, you're not moving anytime soon. So anything you do will actually affect your entire life and affect the people around you. And so therefore you're a little bit more invested in the possibility of making change. You're not turning up for 2-3 months, churning out a project and disappearing to the next place. You really are there for the long term and do want the place to succeed as a department, as a place of work, and obviously succeed for your patients in general. And so I do think that things are slightly easier if you are so inclined to make a difference in the place that you work. And I think that depends on the personality that you are and the stage of career that you are. Because for me, at the moment anyway, I do really feel like I want to be better at my job. Even though I've been doing it for quite a long time, I do feel like I need to get better and do more and more reporting. And maybe that's a result of my own imposter syndrome, who knows. Now, the next thing, I guess it culminates everything that I've just said into this final point as to why I think I enjoy being a consultant more. Like if someone said to me, Imran, knowing the life that you have now, would you go through what you did to get here? And the answer, I think, would be yes. I think it really would be, because it's very difficult to really explain like how much has changed, like in terms of how much time I have as well. Like when I was a junior training, and I know other juniors will feel the same way, you're literally running around all the time. You're doing your on-calls, the night shifts, the weekend shifts, you're doing your day job, you're getting asked to do projects, audits, research, all that kind of thing. And then when you're a consultant, when you finally got your consultant job, it's like you don't have to do as much as that. And also you can change your work pattern to be so that you do longer days on certain days to give you shorter days on other days, so that you may want to pick up the kids, or you've got other projects that you want to get involved with. And so that sort of the authority you have over your time is just an amazing thing. But then again, to do with the value of time, it also means that your earning potential increases. And it feels noticeably larger than before. Like you're not even doing anything particularly different from the way things used to be. You haven't really changed your work ethic and all that kind of thing, but people are willing to basically pay you more for your work. I mean, even like a small example would be that, I'm on LinkedIn, and so I get messages on LinkedIn from people, asking me for my opinion on certain matters and certain things in radiology, biopsy needles, teleradiology, workflow, my opinions on specific programs that I may have come across while being a radiologist, and they pay you for your time. It's just the weirdest thing. And then even this is another thing, like when I first qualified as a consultant, I signed up to a teleradiology company in central London. And I went to their offices to start doing some reporting from there. And I remember going into the office and they were like, this is your office for the day. And I'm like, well, I got an office for the day. This is kind of cool. And then I noticed that the table had these buttons on it, and you can press the button and the table went up and down. And for me, that's cool, man. I've never seen anything like that. So when the people left the room, I was just going up and down, up and down. I look ridiculous, but for me it was crazy. And they walked in and they were like, hi Dr. Lasker, how are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. Would you like me to make you a coffee? And I'm like, make me a coffee? What? I normally make my own coffee. Look, show me where the kitchen is. Take me to the kitchen. I'll make a coffee. And it turned out the kitchen was an open plan kitchen in the middle of the office with a wonderful view of London. And there's a fantastic looking coffee machine. I mean, this coffee machine was like bean to cup. But this is how cool, or for me, that's cool. Bean to cup, press what you want and go and make the thing. And then I was like, hey, listen, I'm trying to cut down on my dairy. Do you have anything else that's not like milk? And we've got whatever milk you want. And I opened the fridge and literally like oat milk, soya milk, pea milk. Pea milk? People can make milk out of peas? Baffling. But anyway, there was pea milk there. There was actually pea milk. There was loads of types of milks all sitting there, whatever you want. And then fruit and they even had this tap, yeah? And you press one side and it was like hot water, press the other side as cold water, press both and you get fizzy water. I ain't into fizzy water. I don't know if any of you are, but you know, if you're into it, it's there on tap. Literally on tap. It was nuts. I couldn't believe it. And I was like, it feels like I've made it. It feels like I made it. And that is really cool. And so, you know, people treat you nice, they value time more. You have more time for your family and friends if you want to be like that. And your earning potential is higher. So why would you not like it? Why would it not be better than the way it used to be? And if you are interested as to why it may not be that good, you may want to watch my previous video on why I hate being a senior doctor. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that's useful. Please feel free to keep asking me questions. I'm more than happy to make videos. I really enjoy doing this kind of stuff. So do feel free to subscribe, like the channel, share it with your friends, ask me questions, and I'll do the best I can to answer the questions. Anyway, thank you for watching, and to all the new subscribers, thank you so much for joining my channel. I really appreciate it. Bye.